Hello and welcome back to the classics, and featuring yours truly, Yoshi's Crush. Today I am doing another drawing week, and last time I played Scat, Castlevania, Super Mario 64, Poppin' Twinbee, and Star Soldier. And I gotta say, it was really nice getting back into things as a week one type of deal. I wasn't quite prepared for some of the games, but I did manage to beat two, which were Poppin' Twinbee and Star Soldier. So these two games are out of the drawing, they're finished. It's really nice to have some games done and over with even when season 2 begins. But with that being said, we have 5 new games. Now, this is where things will get interesting after I draw the 5 new games. Game number 1, Donkey Kong Country 3. This is another new game that I am currently adding to my list. It's one of the ones that Nintendo added after I started season 1, so that's a potential. Okay, then we have game number 2 being Kid Icarus. A game that I think is nearly over, but I'm not quite sure. I think it's still got a little bit left in it. I've been charging through that game. That game is supposed to take a little bit longer than what it does, but that's what it is. This game, remember I told you guys this game is being locked away. I do not have to worry about it. Secret of Mana. Now, if you guys didn't watch my awareness to season 2, or what's coming up basically season 2, Secret of Mana I'm taking out of the drawing right now because that game is infuriating me, and I do not feel like holding back the other games because I just don't like that game. So taking that out, the actual game number 3 is going to be Earthbound. And then after that we have Strider. I don't remember. Drop Strider in my lap. Strider. So I don't remember what it is, finished or not. It's an interesting name. I don't know that much for sure. And then we have Chrysalis. I believe this is one of the few games that is going to be normalized. Oh, and I remembered I'm taking Earthbound out. Sorry, my brain's a little bit fried. I'm trying to, if I had my laptop on hand, I could definitely point out the games that I did and did not include. This is going to be one of the games that's going to be in the Classics Extended. So Earthbound is technically gone. Chrysalis is just below that mark, so it's allowed to be there. So let's pull out the actual 5th game. Magical Drop 2. I do not know what this game is. I assume it is a Genesis game. I do not remember what it is. So now we have our 5 new games and our 3 old ones. Now at this point, I can either keep the 5 old games or the 5 new games, or I get to keep up to 2 of my old games that I want to play. So that's kind of nice for me because I'm enjoying these games. I think what I might do is I'll keep Super Mario 64 because I'm just starting it, and I'd like to keep going just a little bit farther. So Super Mario 64 from week 1 is going into week 2. That much is for sure. And then the other game I think I'll keep is Scat. Now Scat, from what I gather, is not going to be a very long game. I can finish this off by week 3. So I think if I just play this 1 or 2 more times, this game will be done and over with. Won't have to worry about it. Great. So I'll keep Scat from week 1 to week 2. So what that does is basically week 2 games, I now only have to pick 3 of them that I have to play. Meaning that if I don't feel like playing Kid Icarus, I don't have to play Kid Icarus, which I'm not. So Kid Icarus is going back into the bag. I'm gonna put it over here for a second. So that leaves 4 games. I'm going to keep. I want to play Donkey Kong Country 3. I've played it, I think, a little bit, but I like to actually get a little bit of a distance into it. Magical Drop 2, I'd like to play, because I don't know what it is. And between the last 2 games being Strider and Crystalis, I'd rather pick Strider, just because Crystalis is a very interesting game that I would prefer to look up a little bit more before I deep dive into it. But I'm kind of steering away from it. It's not my favorite game, so I won't pick it if I don't have to, basically. So we're gonna play Strider. So I'm gonna read off the 5 games that we got. We have 3 games going back into the bag, which is Castlevania 4, Kid Icarus, and Crystalis. And the 5 games we are playing for week 2 is going to be Strider, Magical Drop 2, Donkey Kong Country 3, Scat, and Super Mario 64. Now, I did tell you this was going to be a little bit interesting, that we get to keep 2 of the games at least from week 1, and it's going to be like this every single week. So from week 2 to week 3, at least 2 of these 5 games I can keep, and then 3 new ones I will be able to pick out of the 5. I can keep doing that if I want to, and I love that already. I haven't even played the week 2 games, and I'm already loving this because I feel breathing room in what I can play, and I really love that. With all the selection that I have, it feels like I have a little bit of ease of access as to the games that I can select now. So this drawing week has gone on just a little bit long, but you know what, that's okay. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I really hope you look forward to these 5 games that we have for the Classics Season 2. See y'all then.